This is break 2.
You like drugs to me, I'm so in. Do you totally? You like drugs? You like drugs to me, drugs to me.
This is Misery, the new one by Gwen Stefani off her album This Is What the Truth Feels Like. The video for drop this week, and extra fly fashion for Gwen. She joins us right now because she's coming to Charlotte in July, Saturday, July 23rd at the PNC Pavilion, and it's great to have you back on the show. Good morning, Gwen Stefani.
Morning. How are you guys?
We are doing great. I see you start off in Boston on July the 12th. That's a nice place to start.
I know, and I was just talking to Boston before you guys, and I think it's such a, the thing is like the first couple shows are the kind of really magical because, it's like all that work to get it all together, and then it's so intimate to be like, okay, you guys, you are the first ones, like,
right.
Let's see how we're going to do this. Are you going to be on board? Like, and am I going to screw this all up?
Well, you're not going to screw it up.
No, because you know what? That's what live is. Live is like whatever version comes out is that night, and that's what the magic is. And so, I really... Like, I was getting chills. I get chills when you guys do those, intro things because I'm so blown away that I have the opportunity to just be on the radio right now, let alone, have new music and have a tour and, all the things that have been going on with the extremes of this year for me. And it's just, I don't even know how to be more grateful right now. You know what I mean? It's just it's so exciting and so magical.
You sound like such a happy woman. I wonder where this happiness comes from.
I can't think. Could it be the new record and the new romance? And speaking of, watching you duet with Blake on The Voice, you know what's really cool to see? When somebody genuinely, you can see a smile in a person's eyes. It's not just your mouth that smiles. When someone genuinely is really loving what they're doing and loving the moment that they're in. And that's what I felt like watching you guys perform that song together.
That makes me so happy. I think what it was such a surreal moment because I don't think that in my wildest dreams I ever imagined that I would be on a country song, you know what I mean? Let alone write one with one of the most incredibly talented country stars ever to be around. And then to be on The Voice doing it was surreal because it's like we both were on the show and then we're performing. It was too many layers of weirdness and greatness all at one time, and it was quite, it was so intimate, but yet it was like everybody was there with us, and it was a magical, incredible moment, and one of those things that you kind of looked forward to, but then it was happening, so it's hard to take it all in, and that's really what a lot of those kids are going through on that show, one day after another, and that's why that show's so magic, to be around that and to be part of inspiring them and helping them get through that. It's crazy. So when you're doing it yourself after coaching, it feels even more intense because you have all of your own I don't know, not advice, but your own mind's going, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Now, speaking of layers of weirdness, so I'm watching the Billboard Music Awards, and I thought I loved your look that night. And for the next 2 days, the entire internet was aghast. Gwen gave up the red lip for a nude lip. And I'm over here going, hello, the woman has had one hell of a year, ups and downs, triumphs and tears, and you're worried about what color lipstick she's wearing? Does that aspect of celebrity make you crazy?
I don't know. I think that, this is what I kind of think about a lot because I think that, the reason why I don't understand how I got to be me in the sense that I get to do music and people actually listen to it and pay attention and care about what lipstick I wear. That is weird to me.
Well, it's because you're terrific. Now, hang on. Gwen, I have a question I've wanted to ask a celebrity all my life, and I'm going to ask it of you in just a moment. Stay right there, everybody. Right back with Gwen.
This is break 4 for Friday.
90s to now, Charlotte's 1079 The Link. You got Bob and Sheri, and we have Gwen Stefani with us. She's coming to Charlotte July 23rd at the PNC Pavilion, touring her brand new record, This Is What the Truth Feels Like.
Gwen, there's a question that I have. If you're a celebrity at your level, everybody knows you. You're on the cover of all of these magazines. I want to know, I was checking out of a supermarket the other day, and there was your beautiful face on one of those tabloids. And it wasn't, they weren't saying anything too bad, but you know how they are. Do you have somebody, or do you yourself collect the most bizarre covers, like Gwen Stefani admits it's triplets, and then put them aside to look at like 25 years from now and have a good laugh?
That is a great question. I have somebody collecting everything. I'm going to do wallpaper out of it, and it's going to be for the bathroom. And so I think that it's I mean, seriously, of course I want to collect all that stuff because it's hilarious. I mean, never in my wildest dreams would I imagine that I would be. I've never really been on tabloids, so it's kind of been kind of fun. And like, but you know, some of the stuff that people say, I think, once in a while there's things you're like, what? Like, no, of course that's not true. And you know, it does get a little bit under your skin, but then you just think, well, it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, I know what the truth is.
Right.
My family knows what the truth is, and
right.
all these other people are just, I don't know who they are. So
doesn't it feel
think whatever they want?
Doesn't it feel like the high school cafeteria times a million? Like people are so like gossiping about the popular couple and what they're doing and what she's wearing and what they're saying, and it kind of gets back to you in this crazy game of telephone, and you feel like, are there no grown-ups?
I just feel like the whole thing's gotten so crazy. I mean, even like I remember back when just back when I first got pregnant with Kingston, and that's when I feel like things started to really change because of the internet. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there was just so much more opportunity for so much more like everyone to speak their mind. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to be able to live in a time when, back in the day, when you like fantasized about what Prince would do behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like it was so much mystery in everyone, and now it's like it's actually full access. Like, here, look, I'm actually putting my lipstick on. You want to see in Snapchat? You know what I mean? It's like, and then you can like instantly look on Twitter and like find out what people are saying. It's really incredible.
You have so got to do that with the bathroom. That would be hysterical for guests to look at.
I'm going to do it.
Gwen Stefani coming to Charlotte Saturday, July 23rd. The new song is Misery from the album This Is What the Truth Feels Like.